Today is January 3rd, 2019, and this is my very first day driving with Lyft. Forgive the steering wheel, but if I turn the phone the other way, you get my handicap placard in a large part of the frame. By the way, today's a Thursday. I turned it on at 4:20 p.m. and I didn't get anything for a couple of minutes, so I decided to drive to the downtown area. There's a lot of bars and everything, and I don't live too far away from it. It took me like 5 minutes to get here. And I've been sitting in this parking lot. This is like right behind a lot of the bars and restaurants, and there's a lot of corporate offices over there. There's a train station maybe half mile away. I don't really like driving by the train station, so I'm gonna try and avoid that. And it's been about 25 minutes and I've got nothing. Trying to make a little extra side cash, and that's why I'm doing this. This isn't a very flashy car. It's a Ford Fusion. I do have leather seats and a nice big screen. It's pretty comfortable. That's a big reason why I bought it, is because it's a very, very comfortable car. It's not very big. It's not very flashy. It's mostly clean. I probably should have vacuumed a little bit better, but it is what it is. And still nothing. So I'm going to stop recording. I'll edit this together later, and we will see what happens when I stop, and maybe I'll get something. When I get something, I'll let you guys know. So it's been about an hour, maybe a little bit less, and I got a ping saying that I got not a ride, but $25 for being active for half an hour or more. Okay, didn't know that's all I had to do. Still in the same parking lot. I checked the Lyft Rider app, and there are 7 other Lyfts in my immediate vicinity. The problem is that if I go anywhere outside of this immediate vicinity, there's really nothing except residential. There's a hospital over there. That might be a nice place to go, but I read that it's better to kind of stay put and just let the rides come to you. Again, it's a 5:15. I'm only gonna be out here until maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock, because I want to go back home later. I'm just, I'm really wouldn't be doing this normally on a Thursday. This is more like a Saturday afternoon, evening type thing for me. So this is just kind of a test run to see what I could do. And hey, $25 isn't bad, but it's been a little bit less than an hour, so that's about $25 an hour. It's less than what I make at my current job, but that's completely separate. I shouldn't do a comparison because everything here is extra. And the only thing I really have to worry about is gas. I really don't care about depreciation of my car, because I'm somebody who keeps a car until it completely falls apart. My last car, the exhaust fell off, and then I thought, okay, time for a new car. The yardstick I use is if it would cost more to repair the car than it would to sell it, to make it road legal. Anyway, still no rides yet, but $25 just for being active. I'll take it. Just ticked over to 5:21, which means I've been doing this for exactly an hour. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll drive by the hospital. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. My engine has been off. I barely used any gas at all. In fact, I can tell you exactly how much gas I used. I just turned my ignition on, and I've used 0.07 gallons of gas, and I've driven 1.5 miles. I will check back in I'll check back in after I have an actual ride, if it comes at all. If I don't get one by 6 o'clock, I'm just going to call it. So, later. I did one ride. It was a very nice lady, and I drove her home. It took me about 20 minutes with traffic. She was very pleasant. I was extremely nervous, and I forgot to turn off the child locks on my passenger door. That's something I got to remember to do each time I go out. So the whole ride netted me about $11, and she tipped me 25%, which I hope she gave me 5 stars. I don't know how to check to see how to check, but I'll find out. So that was nice. So I netted about $15 from that. So all in all, I made about $46, or like 45 and change. I got to check the app later, for basically 2.5 hours of work. Not great, but I had nothing else to do right now since my son was napping. My wife was home with him. She said, go ahead, try it out, see how you like it. And I drove very cautiously, because I get the feeling Lyft actually tracks your speed, and they may penalize you if you speed. So I drove very cautiously, gingerly. I stayed in the center lane or the right lane. I didn't go in the left lane. Other than that, it was fine. Got to go put the car seat back in. See you next time.